As we've been reporting, the Senate is taking up a budget bill, which includes changes for laws and programs ranging from Medicaid to the tax code. The national debt stands currently at about $36.2 trillion, and every day, the U.S. spends about $2.6 billion paying the interest on that debt. This is according to the nonprofit, the Peter G. Peterson Foundation. The U.S. has carried debt since its founding, but the amount added to its balance sheet has increased significantly during times of national emergency, according to the Treasury Department. For example, the debt ballooned 4,000% during the Civil War from $65 billion to $3 billion. It increased 381% during the Great Depression, as Franklin Roosevelt's New Deal programs cost billions. And it grew 217% during the U.S. wars in Iraq and Afghanistan between 2001 and 2021. The national debt grows when the U.S. government borrows to fund the deficit, or the gap between what it spends each year and what it takes in revenue, such as taxes and tariffs. There was a brief period between 1997 and 2001 when the U.S. had more revenue than it spent, according to the Peter G. Peterson Foundation. But that came to an end once Washington hiked spending for the Afghanistan and Iraq wars. There are a few reasons why economists worry about the rising U.S. debt, including how much faster it's growing compared to the U.S.'s gross domestic product, or GDP. That metric matters because the GDP signifies the country's economic output, much of which can be taxed, such as revenues from corporations and an individual's income. If debt is higher than the GDP, it means the U.S. could have a harder time paying it off if suddenly asked to. The Treasury Department calculated that the debt to GDP ratio, which means how much more debt the U.S. has than economic output as of the last fiscal year, is 123%. This is also where fears around breaching the debt ceiling come in. The Treasury is limited by law on how much it can borrow to fund government obligations. If the U.S. hits the debt ceiling and exhausts its emergency cash supply, it might have to stop making payments on things like Social Security because money will be prioritized toward paying creditors to avoid default. The debt has grown so much over the past century, the U.S. has come close to hitting this limit and authorized either suspending it or raising it nearly 80 times since 1960, according to the Treasury Department. Most recently, Congress voted to suspend it in 2023 after the government briefly breached it. But that only kept the U.S. beneath the debt ceiling until January 2nd, 2025. The Treasury Department is currently using emergency measures like stopping the sales of new Treasury securities to stop taking on new debt and stay under the debt ceiling. But that money is projected to run out in August, and the U.S. risks breaching the debt ceiling again.